It has begun.
We're too late again, Master. All dead. You!
I begin to think the cause of this destruction cannot be other than myself.
Master!
My dark experiments come to a most wicked end.
Master!
What is it?
Who's there?
'Cause I'm always...
That voice. Is that...
Yes, Mithras, 'tis I.
It seems you are to be my salvation after all.
I am no one's salvation. I am a pawn of doom itself.
What? You speak in riddles, sir. I wonder if even my wisdom can decipher them.
We should try, and see if you can find sense where I have failed. Where to begin? In the realm that was my home, I had devoted my life to study of the arcane. No pursuit was too perilous, no sacrifice too great, until, well, under the many heavens and in the many worlds, there are darker things than men may dream of. By mere good fortune, recent experiments in conjuration had ensnared me this imp.
Last time I fall for that one, believe you me.
Only through his guidance was I able to travel across the astral void. And that is how I came here. What a strange and beautiful world I beheld. But dangerous too, I was certain. And I was friendless and homeless. And so I prayed. Hear me, exalted spirits. Hear me, be you gods or devils, ye who hold dominion here. I am a wizard without a home. I am a wanderer seeking refuge.
Wander no more, child. To Elysium come, and join the armies of our faithful. Wage righteous battle against the iniquity of the infernal lord.
Pyro's factories are not iniquity.
Do they not befoul all that is pure? Are they not the very instrument of desecration? Yet their ruinous encroachment continues unabated. If the sanctity of the Davin Forest is violated, what land lies not in jeopardy?
Jeopardy? I bring progress to the forest.
There is no progress without justice.
What you call justice is bondage to outmoded ways. Pyro's followers will never accept such foolishness.
But you have no followers in Davin, Pyro.
I can fix that.
How dare you?
Typical. Do not despair, wanderer. These two paragons of virtue are not the only gods around here. I, for one, can offer you untold knowledge.
Such promises, knowledge, justice, progress. What value hold these without conflict? What is a life devoid of strife?
Peaceful. And that's not so bad in my book.
I didn't know you could read.
Hearing their petty squabbles, my heart lightened. Any of these gods would welcome my talents. The choice would be mine.
welcome viewers to Choice. We'll continue in a bit because they're not done yet.
Approach a statue to learn more.
Still not done yet.
Choose.
Choose a god.
Choose wisely.
Choose or die.
Charnel.
Give him time.
And so here we are, viewers, at the threshold of our very first choice. Will give us our first 3 creatures and our first attack spell. Pretty direct, and enough damage to kill most level 1 creatures depending on the spell. Now, the neat thing about this game is once you choose a god, say I decide to work for Charnel in the first mission, there's an invisible statistic called Karma. I will get +2 with Charnel, and -1 with everyone else, barring special conditions in the mission where I can get more with Charnel or one of the other gods if there's one of the rare alliances. Long story short, your karma drops too much with one of the other gods, you can't do missions for them anymore. You're locked out. So it's a very careful balancing act in single player to essentially go shopping and pull together your own elite list of creatures and spells. Now I had a couple paths basically picked out where through careful work I could get exactly what I wanted. Naturally I haven't played this game probably in about 8 years, so A, I lost all my skills, and B, definitely my paths. Not quite a blind playthrough anymore, but sort of like Crisis, I forgot what the hell I was doing. First things first, enough from me, let's hear from them and see what their first missions are.
I am Charnel, god of strife, god of slaughter, god of death. Where there is pain, I am there. Where there is suffering, I flourish. Where there is joy, yes, well, one could hardly have joy without another's suffering, no? One of my followers has, how do you say, strayed from the flock. I need one such as you to gently usher him back into the fold.
Not so bad for a god of death, slaughter, and so on and so forth, at least on the surface, bringing back a wayward follower. Most of Charnel's creatures regenerate health in the middle of combat, which makes them very durable in a fight, but unfortunately they don't heal at all outside of combat, and some of his creatures don't heal at all even in combat, which makes maintaining their health a bit of a chore between battles, especially in battle. So overall his creatures are a little bit less damaging and less fragile, probably a little less than average. Let's see what Pyro's speech is.
I am Pyro, god of fire. They will tell you I am god of destruction and chaos, but that's not really true. I am the spark of imagination and the engine of industry. I am the bringer of knowledge and the bearer of light. I intend to build factories in the Davin Forest, which is a haven for antiquated druidic thinking. All who do not flee will be enriched by my triumph. You, not least of all.
So Pyro is the first to promise us, well, after Strato's promise of knowledge, the first to promise us serious gains for ourselves. Now, the druidic forces, as Persephone mentioned, are Persephone's, so we'll definitely be stepping on her toes if we choose Pyro's mission. So, let's hear the next speech.
I am Stratos, god of air, and supreme lord of the heavens, bringer of storms, mover of the firmament. Oh, let's be honest, shall we? In any halfway civilized world, I would be the only god. Forget all this other nonsense. If you wish to learn something of your new home, I will send you with Sarah Bella to unravel one of the older mysteries of this place.
Tim Curry.
I am James, god of earth. You know, rocks and soil and stuff. Some nice gems, too. Oh, it's not all brown and gray, you know. Just mostly. One of my altars has been abandoned, and I'd like to know why. Please go and see what you can see.
Rocks.
We are Persephone. We are the essence of life. You have seen us in the sweet Virgin, the gentle mother, and the wise crone. Love us, and we shall requite thy love 100-fold. Would you be a servant of justice and strive against the hand of wickedness? Show us. Carry our message of peace to the quarreling gnomes in Pelinon.
Alright, viewers, there are their pitches. Wayward follower, burning forests and building factories, rocks, and I guess altar investigation, diplomacy, saving warring gnome tribes, Tim friggin' Curry. So viewers, it's your choice. Maybe a little bit earlier in my career to be doing this, if I'm going to have a career in Let's Playing, yeah. But post your comments at the bottom of this video, and when I've gathered, I don't know, a couple, we will be back, and I will play whichever god's mission you choose. And so no looking ahead on my part, no cherry-picking my choices. I will play with whatever I'm given. And with that, we'll see you next video, viewer. Thanks for watching.